this map from 1890 shows the 1863 factory, the small arms factory that was built, and Armoury Road there as well. By 1903 that expanded. They were producing bicycles and bicycle parts on the land that they'd bought earlier. By 1938 the whole of the factory site is used, and the factory was built in 1910. And this view shows it just before the war, or at least as it was before the war and after the war. The factory was bombed 3 times during World War II. This is obviously 1940, and various severity of damage done. 1945, this is Google Earth, and you can see here the railway track. This is the main line from London to Birmingham. Small Heath station, built in 1863, and running down north to south is Golden Hillock Road, which predates the factory site and BSA's involvement. There's the canal, the Grand Union Canal, that runs around the southern edge of the factory, bounds the land on that side. There's houses here which stay there for a long time. This is the Victorian factory on the right hand side there, and here's a recreation ground that features in one of the BSA videos that's on YouTube. This view from the southwest. Again, you can see the houses and the railway line, the Victorian factory at the top right. 1950s shot of the 1910 buildings, reinforced concrete, very striking. Through to the 60s, the aerial names been added there, notice, but still the same buildings, of course. This is 1974, so the factory's closed by this time. It closed the summer of 73, but this is obviously before it was demolished later in the 70s. So here we are, the present day. The A45 has been turned into a dual carriageway, and this roundabout's been added. Golden Hillock Road is still there. Recreation ground. And the canal. Armoury Road. Notice the houses have gone now along the side of Armoury Road. The only surviving buildings are this area here, which is a machine shop, which is now the BSA air rifle manufacturing goes on there still, and there is one remaining part of the reinforced concrete building similar to the main factory, which still exists. I'll see that in a minute. Here we go. Here's the only remaining part of the reinforced concrete building, 1910. So it uses this very modern technique at the time. Looking pretty dog-eared now, as the motor factors operates from there. See, the roof's been replaced on the old Victorian buildings, but the brickwork's still there. I believe they manufacture air rifles and sell them from that building as well. Zooming out again, you can see the canal running around the southern edge. Zooming right out to give you the context. See, Small Heath isn't far from the centre of Birmingham, on the top left there, with the Main Line Railway running in to New Street and Grand Central, as it now is, constructed over the New Street station itself. Right, time to go home.